In late January 1565, the fires burning through the capital city of Hampi were so intense they cracked granite. Just 1 week earlier, this same city stood as the richest metropolis in southern India, with markets overflowing with precious diamonds, rolls of fine silk, and imported Arabian horses. How does a civilization at the absolute peak of its economic and military strength simply disappear overnight? To understand the collapse, we have to go back to 1336, when two brothers, Harihara and Bukka Raya, arrived on the banks of the Tungabhadra River. They chose this location for its strategic value. The river provided a natural defensible barrier against aggressive Islamic sultanates expanding from the north. The Vijayanagara Empire was built to act as a military fortress, a shield protecting Hindu culture and territory. Over the next 2 centuries, through the rule of 3 successive dynasties, that shield hardened into a massive geopolitical force. By the time Emperor Krishnadevaraya took the throne in 1509, the empire was ready to go on the offensive, launching a grueling military campaign eastward that systematically dismantled the rival Gajapati kingdom of Odisha. Success relied on beta, psychological warfare. Instead of attacking head-on, Vijayanagara spies infiltrated enemy ranks, spreading rumors to turn rival generals against one another. By feeding forged letters into Gajapati camps, entire divisions deserted before a single sword was swung. He also secured a trade alliance with the newly arrived Portuguese merchants on the western coast, establishing a strict monopoly on the highest quality Arabian warhorses and the latest European firearms. Vijayanagara achieved supremacy by fusing psychological manipulation with targeted imports of modern technology. That military machine required immense funding. Foreign travelers like the Italian merchant Niccolò de Conti recorded cities buzzing with global trade, generating enough surplus wealth to finance massive architectural projects like the carved Hazara Rama temple. This urban prosperity was built on a foundation of state-sponsored agriculture. The empire poured capital into advanced irrigation networks, maximizing crop yields to feed a booming population at low prices. A major social anomaly fueled this growth. Unlike neighboring kingdoms, Vijayanagara actively integrated women into the daily machinery of the state. According to the Portuguese chronicler Fernão Nunes, women trained as accountants, scribes, and astrologers. The royal palace even employed women as armed guards and professional wrestlers. By mobilizing its entire human capital, the empire doubled its productive workforce, generating domestic wealth that strictly patriarchal rivals could not match. That wealth bred overconfidence. Decades later, a successor named Aaliyah Ramaraya began playing the neighboring, divided Deccan sultanates against each other. His political manipulations were so aggressive that the rival sultans eventually united against him. This culminated in January 1565 at the Battle of Talikota, one of the largest military engagements of the era, pitting the combined forces of the Sultanate alliance against the full might of the Vijayanagara army. For centuries, a persistent myth claimed that Vijayanagara lost because 2 of their top generals switched sides in the middle of the fight. Modern scholars attribute the collapse to a deep technological stagnation. While Vijayanagara had purchased firearms, they failed to adapt their broader military strategy to the new realities of gunpowder. The sultanates brought highly integrated firing tactics and massive cast bronze artillery to the battlefield, like the terrifying Malik-i-Maidan cannon, which tore through Vijayanagara's densely packed infantry formations. In the ensuing chaos, Aaliyah Ramaraya was captured and beheaded. His brother deserted the battlefield with whatever troops he could salvage, leaving the wealthy capital defenseless. Centuries of tactical brilliance and vast economic wealth were erased in a single afternoon by a single technological paradigm shift. The city of Hampi was systematically sacked and abandoned. Surviving members of the royal family fled south, but the centralized authority of the Vijayanagara Empire was dead. This collapse created a massive political vacuum. Without a unifying power, the region fractured into decades of decentralized rebellion, led by local chieftains who refused to bow to any new authority. The physical capital burned to the ground in 1565, yet 3 centuries of architectural patronage, of economic innovation, and cultural defense had already set the foundations of modern South India.